Hi, welcome back to RMAC Outdoor Productions. Today's episode, I catch some fish, but I mostly want to talk about learning new water and a new species. By no means am I a world-class walleye fisherman. I'm on a lake that I really like. I've been liking it more and more the more that I go there. But the problem is I'm still learning. Learning where the fish are, learning what to use to catch them, learning what changes from day to day. These rainbows I catch today are not the big rainbows that I have been catching there. I don't think they're fresh off the stocking truck, but I also don't think they've been in the lake very long, just because they're not very big. I am fishing with some 3-inch Berkely gulp minnow-shaped swim baits, and getting a fair bit of action from the rainbows. Earlier in the week, I caught a handful of walleye doing this, but nothing really consistent. My frustration comes from the fact that I am trying to figure out where the winter walleyes are. I have a feeling that they're going to move to this part of the lake for pre-spawn, and it's a little bit early. The walleyes are still a little bit scattered. There hasn't been a big pre-spawn movement. The other frustrating part about this lake is the boat ramps close at 5 o'clock. I like to fish walleye at night, but more importantly, I like to look at my depth finder at night, because a lot of times in the winter, fish hug the bottom or bury deep in structure, and they don't come out until it's dark. Once it's dark, you usually get a pretty good idea of where most of the fish are in the lake and what kind of fish they are. As I am going through the process of learning, A, how to catch them at this lake in winter, and B, how they're going to move in reference to the pre-spawn, I am struggling. Lots of people who post on social media or have their own TV fishing show only show you these successful outings. Very rarely do they show you all the times that they struggle, that they only catch one fish or one takedown is all they get all day long. My final thought on this process is endure the struggle and be persistent. Eventually you will find success. Once you find success, you've just gained another tool for future outings and other new bodies of water that you travel to. Okay, coming up, I'm going to show another picture of a trout that was full of small crappies. I'm going to show the Al's goldfish lure I've talked about a little bit and a picture of that next to a juvenile crappie. I'm also going to show you a walleye that I caught on this outing today after my GoPro batteries had died, but I managed to get a pretty good picture. All of this came from persistence and enduring the process. The process went from my nephew catching a rainbow that looked like it had swallowed 2 golf balls to seeing what's inside, to selecting a lure, to then catching several fish with that lure and having some really good outings. But it started slow, and then it built to a really good time. Once again, thanks for watching, and tight lines.